One thing about me is that when I was younger, I used to go to Jesus camp. Yeah, Jesus camp. And this one year, I had just gotten my period. I hadn't learned how to put a tampon in because I was a textbook procrastinator. The time came when we had to do water sports. That's right. Water sports for God. So I went to the bathroom with my friend Martha. Yes, her name was Martha. We were Martha and Julie. It sounded like we belonged on Social Security and not like we were 12-year-olds at Jesus camp. But I digress. Martha was pro tampon. She said tampons are great, super simple and easy. So just shove that thing on up there and let's go canoeing. So that's what I did. And then we went canoeing. Canoeing for God. Canoeing for the Lord. Tampons for God. Tampons for the Lord. Then after going canoeing for 2 or 3 hours, I stood up and saw a pool of blood. What? A pool of blood after my tampon in my Lord canoe? What? I thought tampons were a sham, just another lie we tell to women. And I got mad and very embarrassed. So I walked like this to the mess hall because it was time for lunch. Lunch for God. I spent the entire time in the bathroom. The first prayer, lunch. The second prayer, the skit about the Bible. The third prayer, I was in the bathroom trying to get this tampon out. Finally, hours later, after 2 bathroom location changes, I got this tampon out, and much to my surprise, there was no blood on it. There was something very different on that tampon. That's right, I put the tampon up my butt. Later, I learned I also left the applicator in. Not only that, but instead of using what I thought was a small tampon, it was a super tampon. I shoved a super tampon up my butt and I left the applicator in and then I went canoeing for 3 hours. And that's how I gave myself anal at Jesus camp. The rest of the week I walked around like this, like I had just gotten off a giant horse. Thank you for listening. Tampons for God.